Yes, indeed.
Narcissist expert and coach. And my buddy. Introduce yourself.
There you go. There you go. That's right. I don't know. Am I supposed to be serious here?
We're lounging. It's called lounging.
That's it. We just lounging. You know, as y'all can see, I'm even relaxing. I'm actually drinking an alcoholic beverage.
And the good crystal.
I'm trying to tell you what the good crystal out for me. I feel incredible right now.
All right.
Yeah.
So tell us first, what is a narcissist?
Whoa. I just want to go straight in.
We want to go straight in.
Okay. All right. This is what I do. So, all right. For me,
okay,
as you can tell by the people that watch my channel, I address narcissism from a completely different angle.
Straight on.
There you go. I don't, a lot of, in the definition, it's said that we all have traits of narcissism, and, it's like you have a grandiose attitude and, self-absorbed, everything's about you or whatever. And I just don't agree with that, I don't think that anything is wrong with, thinking highly of yourself or, being your biggest fan, I think that's a good thing. So the way I define narcissism is a devil. A devil in flesh. And if anybody is out there watching and live with one, know with one, grew up with one, then they know exactly what we're talking about.
Dated one?
I think usually 95% of the people, I'm going to say about 75% of the people
have dated one or no
that one. Everybody has dated one. Everybody, if you've ever been on a date before, then you've dealt with one. If you've been in a relationship, most of the time you've been in a relationship with one at some point in your life. I mean, it's just it's like when you deal with a normal person, that's somebody you can date and like y'all break up and everything is amicable. But you deal with a narcissist.
Now with a narcissist, they're going to lie on you. You are the worst person in the world.
Oh my goodness, yes indeed.
No matter what you've done for them, they will drag your name in the mud.
Done for them? How did you did something? See, that's where you wrong right there. You ain't never did anything for a narcissist. Never. I don't care what it was. I don't care how many times you bail them out. And really you're only as good as the last thing you have done for one of them.
Whoa. Until they find their new supply. Can you tell us what the new supply is? What do that mean?
Well, that's just, that's, and it works different for different people. It could be somebody new that they're pursuing. But a new supply for a narc that's basically somebody new that they're still in their energy that doesn't really know who they are yet. Most of the time, though, with a narc, they recycle. They're going to go back to people that they've dealt with before, because as you get older, it becomes a whole lot harder for you to manipulate people, because people, after having dealt with stuff like that, they're like, oh no, I see this right here, and we no sir, get that out of here. Yeah. So a lot of times they will recycle back to people who just never got over them, and they're just just let me rekindle that because ain't nobody else really trying to deal with me. But sometimes they do have somebody, they'll catch somebody that doesn't know them, that just catches on.
Love bomb them.
There you go, love bomb them in the beginning, and then that torture train starts and does not stop.
Well, let me ask you this. How do you know so much about it?
Oh. Hey, so I've dealt with a few. I've dealt with a few. Not knowing what it was, it's kind of, it's just like dating. You would just say, well, it just didn't work out with that person. But you'll notice that you're like, man, how did we go through so much? How did I go through so much with that person? Mm-hmm. There was just, and a lot of times when you're dealing with a narcissist, you're dealing with somebody that the relationship is so shameful. You don't even want to, you're too ashamed to tell people that you went through all this craziness. Yeah. Because honestly, people going to think you crazy. They're going to say, man, you got to be crazy. You went through all that.
No, the narcissists already say that you're crazy.
Oh, yeah.
They already say that you're crazy. So, but, a lot of people ask, I dealt with several. A lot of people always ask, why did you stay? So can you please tell what it is with the trauma bonding and the codependency and all that stuff?
Well, when you're dealing with a manipulator, and a narcissist / devil is a master manipulator. That's a master manipulator. That's somebody that they've been doing this their whole life. You're not the first person they've done this to. They do this to everybody in their life. So by the time it gets to you, it's just a routine with them. With you, you're like, what is going on with this person? With them, they like, hey man, it's just another day at the job. But the way they trauma bond you is, they at the beginning, when you meet, they mirror you. Meaning, like, you having a conversation with them, and everything you putting out to them, they giving you right back, and you just like, oh my goodness, I just met this incredible person. You know what I mean? Like, wow, I'm feeling some type of way.
Whatever you like.
Oh man, they love it, and they
whatever you want to do, they already have done it.
Everything. They can expand on everything you're talking about.
But what's so funny to me is I've never even heard that word until January.
Really?
And that's because I've experienced it. And I was in this situation for like 20 years.
Wow. I've heard that.
I never knew until January. And it was like, actually, I thought it was God speaking to me because it was posted on Facebook. And when I read the definition of it, it was like, this is what I've been trying to tell people. Or this what I have not been telling people.
Yeah.
And you said that you've been in several?
I've been in at least 3 that I know of.
So once you were in these 3 relationships, did it make you want to know more?
The last one did. Yeah. Because it wasn't as prevalent. People didn't talk about this 20 years ago, 30 years ago. So, you just hear about relationship stuff, and you like, oh man, that person crazy. Before we just call them crazy. Now we have a name for it.
Definition.
We have a definition for it. We have a whole category for it. And just like we're talking about it right here, everybody is talking about it. Everybody knows about it. You watch TV, you watch the news. They talk about gaslighting and future faking on the news now.
Yeah, a future faker is, they will make plans with you.
There you go.
They will make plans with you. They will love bomb you. They will make you think you are the only person. Everything. It's all future faking. It's all lies. They do it to each and every man or woman. Everybody. So. And they would down you. They would talk about you in order to make themselves look good.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
So my question is, does it just stop with relationships? Is it in the workplace?
Oh, it's everywhere. It's on your job. You got people on your job that, no matter what, they're gonna do anything they can do. I mean, and it's not even really related to the job. It's like sometimes you could be on a job and you might have a coworker, it might be a supervisor, it could be almost anything, and it's like this person just got it out for me every day, no matter what. When you come to work, you just feeling good, and they feel that energy. You know what I'm saying? Because really, that's all a narc really is. At the end of the day, it's an energy vampire. And they're stealing your energy.
Oh God.
Through they steal your energy from you when they're able to change your mood. And really, that's all they're doing with you. Like, if you say you were in a relationship with one for 20 years.
Off and on for 20 years.
I don't know how you did that for 20
years. But I never knew until
there you go. So, a lot of times, so when you find yourself, you could kind of predict, okay, he about to get this, he about to start with this.
You can.
And you trying to, and you like, let me just try to shut it down. Well, you're not going to be able to shut it down with a narc. You're not going to be able to shut it down. They're going to take anything that you used, anything that you told them in confidence, they're going to use that against you. They're going to throw that out there. You know, and then when they can't get an argument, they can't get that argument started, then they just play dirty, you know, talk about your dead mother, your uncle is crippled.
Turn your family against you.
Oh, yeah, they're going to do, I mean, it's no bottom to them.
Yes.
So that's more like I look at that like a spiritual warfare.
Yeah.
It absolutely is spiritual warfare.
They go for good people. They go for trusting people. They go for one of my narcs always made me feel bad. They would cry and and I would take them back and you know what I'm saying? It's all fake.
Yeah.
It's all fake.
Oh yeah.
And when you talk to other people that have dated them, it's the exact same thing. Everything is the same. It's the same.
Yeah, yeah. When you find a lot of times when you find like somebody they dealt with in the past, most of the time the people in their past will not talk to them. The smart ones got away, will not communicate with them. And if you reach out to them, they just gonna basically tell you like, look, you better run. You better run.
Yeah.
Because you're dealing with a devil.
But when they love bomb you, you're thinking other things. They try to get you to fall in love so you can be there for them. So, sometimes love is blind. With that knock. I'm telling you, they are great actors. You would definitely believe everything they say. You would believe everything they say. I mean, it's crazy. And they have friends.
The flying monkeys.
Flying monkeys that will do and say and lie with them no matter what. And that narc would treat that flying monkey bad, and that flying monkey will still stay around.
Well, that's the thing,
Why is that?
Why is that?
Why is that?
That is the $50 billion question. They get their flunkies.
Flunkies.
You
That's
look
a
at
good
their
word.
Flunkies, and when you look at their flunkies, it's just like you can't even understand. Like they act like they're getting paid to do what they're doing.
Woo!
And you just sitting there like wow, like do you get part of that or
no?
But really, what the flying flunkies are doing is they're really
hold up. Hario, is it flying flunkies or
flying
monkeys?
Listen, I use my own terms when it comes to this.
Which one is it? Hold up now.
I use my own terms.
I get it.
I gotta use what it is, cause I mean when you see one of them and you interact with one of them and you just like, what is wrong with you? Like, what are you getting out of this?
9 times out of 10, they are attractive people.
Yes.
9 times out of 10, they are attractive people.
But that's all they are.
That's it.
And that's how they get you.
So that's what's considered a dressed up garbage can.
That's it.
Oh.
That's it.
Yes.
That's exactly what it is. It's that golden apple that's rotten on the inside. Because that's all they have. And that's why as they get older and they're not able to maintain that look, the body, everything.
Yeah.
When that fades, it's a wrap.
Yeah, what you gonna do?
It's a wrap. It's right. But at the same time, whoever makes it with them, at that point, they still torture the person.
They torture them.
Nobody is getting a ride without torture with a narc. No. Nobody.
Well, I think the one I dealt with retired after me.
Nah.
No.
They never retire.
They
take a break for a minute, but they never retire. That's not true.
No.
But you just said once
they don't have a retirement plan.
When you get old, so then what happens when you old and you break down and you ain't got nothing with it?
They just bitter.
Yeah.
They just abuse anybody they can. Yeah. See, that's when they'll start to be more abusive towards like family members and stuff. Yeah. Because see, at that point, you may not have a significant other. You know, or they may have a significant other, but you ever seen any of those old couples that how they talk about each other? Like, you know, they talk crazy about each other, but then they like, yeah, but we still together.
Yes.
That's two narcs together.
They irritate each other.
Yeah.
Cussing each other out.
And that's all it is. It's two narcs that made it. Yeah. You know, Jesus. And the thing is, so many people are willing to just say, you know what? Instead of being alone, I'll go ahead and do this.
And deal with it.
I'll go ahead and just, because they're thinking in the back of their mind, at some point, they'll get better. At some point, they're going to grow out of this.
Because you're trying to stay and hope that it will go back to the way it was in the beginning. It never goes, they will try for a couple of months just to fake you out for you to take them back. Mm-hmm. It goes right back to the same stuff. Some of them are mentally abusive. Some of them are physically abusive. All of that. Yeah. And they would lie. They are great liars. They would look in your face, cry, get on their knees, and know they are lying.
Big.
Yes.
Cry. Yes. Just fall out. I mean, they will put on
a good show.
Academy Award winning performance just if they think that that's what's going to get you back. Mm-hmm. Baby, look, I want my family back. Anything I got to do, just like Ike Turner, that thing. I gave up that narcotic. You know?
So, after you then paraded men or women and lie, and you want them back.
They want you back.
They want you back? Are you kidding me? After everything you just did.
Mm-hmm. But see, when they do that, when they're doing all that stuff and, parading other people in front of you, like they put stuff out on social media or whatever.
Fake.
It's all fake. It's all just to pull you back in. Mm-hmm. That's actually how they pull you back in. When they show you that they have a whole nother situation going on, especially like when you just breaking up with them and they're already in a full-fledged relationship, they're pulling that other person in there just to pull you back in. Mm-hmm. Because the narcissist is somebody that they control you through pain.
Oh,
the more pain that they can bring you, the way they're looking at it is, okay, if I can make your knees buckle when you see me with this other woman, then I can come back home. Because you want me to come back home. And I don't have to explain, about what I've been doing and all that. You just going to take me back. Yes, if you hurt bad enough, and they banking on that you hurt bad enough that you just want them back. That's the game right there. Yeah.
Okay.
So what was, you said, after your third one, what made you just like, okay, let me see, for your next relationship? So what do you do? What do you look for?
Well, because this is what I do, so nothing really gets past me. It's like it's not like the narc really played a big trick on you. You just let a lot of stuff go.
Yeah.
And see, once you've dealt with that, and you know what it is, you know what you're looking at, you know what to look for. Really, it's all about you developing a relationship with you.
Yeah.
And loving yourself.
That's it. Once you have fine-tuned you, all of that other stuff, you don't worry about walking into a narc. I don't. I mean, I meet them, but I don't worry about it because I already know.
Boy, bye.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they're not going to be attracted to you anyway. Because, see, a narc is attracted to somebody that is ready to
do everything for them.
You just kind of, not just everything for them, but they're looking for somebody who is ready to negotiate. That's what they're looking for when they meet you.
What you mean by that? They're
looking for somebody like, okay, let's say we just met, right? And I'm like, we talking, and I might say something like let's say we're in a bar, right? And I might say something like, look, I got a bottle of Henny in my pocket, and I'm gonna, but I don't want them to see me at the bar. So, and you like, dude, why don't you just go to the bar and get you a drink? Because I don't want the bar, the owner, or nobody putting us out. That's what you're thinking in your mind. But if you come back like, okay, all right, I'm going to hide you and I'll go get a drink, a soda, whatever. They're looking for somebody who's going along with them stepping out of bounds. So they just going to try your boundaries when they meet you.
They have no boundaries.
But they're looking for somebody who has no boundaries.
Yeah, but they want you to have certain things, to certain boundaries also, though. Even though I think that you say that they looking for people that don't have boundaries.
They're looking for people who have either very soft or non-existent boundaries. Because those are the only people who are going to, okay, baby, tomorrow after I didn't show up home this weekend, and you show up home on Monday, and you like, all you want to do is argue. That's who they looking for. They not somebody with boundaries like, oh, you don't live here no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, I used to think, and that's how a lot of times.
They want that person following them from room to room. Where you been?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what they're looking for.
Yeah.
Somebody who wants to give them another chance. Because they know if you talking to them, you're giving them another chance.
Yeah.
And that's why when you cut them off, it has to be over. It has to be done right there. Because a conversation with them, it means you forgive me. We talked. We back together now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, I can say for my 20-year on and off relationship, it's cut. And I can say it's been cut for over a year, and maybe, just like you said, well, he realized it was over. It was nothing he could say, nothing he could do. It was, we went through the belittling and...
they will belittle you.
It was a lot.
They will.
It was a lot. It was a lot. But I can honestly say one day, it was like no matter what was said or done, and I realized that I was so out of character when I didn't even realize I was at the beginning. I was out of character
When you
with
meet
stuff
them.
I would not go for from nobody else.
Yes.
I was really out of character, and I was like, when I look back on things, I was like, is it like a people pleaser?
You talking about when you talking about us?
Yeah, I'm talking about just being in a situation like that. I understand that, you love this person no matter what, you want to be there for him. At the beginning, when you're young, it should be maybe he'll change or he's going to go back to the beginning of our relationship. I done lost my train of thoughts. Don't y'all judge me.
You good. So you're saying what happened? Like, why would you trying to figure out why did you deal with it that long?
Well, I went through a lot of questioning with myself. Because I was a zero tolerance. I was the type that always spoke my mind.
Yes.
And to deal with it, to actually be in this situation for almost 20 years, But I can say thank God for deliverance. So where did your deliverance come in?
Hey, you know what? Really, for me, it was my spirit that always said, dude, this ain't it. Bruh, how much of this we gonna do? How long we gonna do this? When is it gonna ever be your turn to be happy? Ever?
Yeah.
Are we just gonna do this for the rest of our life?
But everything is about them. Everything.
Everything
Everything
is about pleasing
I had
them.
to actually pick a day for myself to not do anything, no opening up your mail, no doing this, no reading your... I had to pick a day for myself, and they still wasn't satisfied with that, you know? So it took me, oh my God, it took me this long to really like, okay, I love myself, and I'm very hard on men now. I'm very hard on them. They be like, lava, oh my God, like, I'm very hard on men.
You don't really have to be, though. To be
I
honest
have
with
to
you.
because I have to guard my heart now. I have to guard myself.
Well,
being a good woman, it's so many men come and try to get you, but are you a good man?
Right. So, you know, the thing about that is that's a simple formula. You know, give them time. Anybody
I don't want to waste
or
time anymore.
anything that's right, in due time, it's going to show what it is. It's going to show exactly what it's about. And nobody can step outside of that. Nobody. Narcissists cannot pretend with you that they're this great person.
Okay.
And a year later, you're still in that exact same place. Like, wow, I can't believe this person. Somebody show you they made it a whole year.
Yeah.
Now, I know Narcissists, they're going to be trying to, all right, we got to make it at least a year, y'all. But they are not capable. A manipulator is not capable. They're not.
Okay.
They're not capable. And see, the thing is, when we meet them, we have this thought that all of us are human and we all have feelings and we all have love and we're all the same to some degree. But we're not. We are absolutely not the same. And a narc, again, is just mirroring you.
Everything.
When they meet you.
Yeah.
But
everything.
then they're like, okay, by the time they feel like I got you, and that could be a week or two in, it could be just a couple of days, and they're going to start to show just little things. They're going to test you with things that are so minute that you're not even going to look at it as a test.
Okay.
You're not even going to think about it.
So that's what I was going to say. For our viewers, what is it that you want to lead them with to tell them as far as what to look for? Come on.
What
Give
to
us
look
something
for.
over the top. Give us something.
What to look
Come
for.
on. Yes.
Please.
What's the signs? What are some of the signs?
If you watching this video, and anything we talking about resonate with you, there it is. It's so self-explanatory. And my thing is, I like to keep it simple. Because that's what keeps us in it that long too. Because you're trying to figure it out, well what about this? And look, you somewhere with somebody that ain't playing fair.
Roll out.
Man, keep it moving. Life really is short. Life is really short. And before you know it, you can spend 20 years of your life with the wrong person. And look back at it like, wow, that dude just stole your good years.
Yeah.
20 good years out your life.
Yeah. But guess what? She's better now.
There you go.
Anywho, we're about to end this, y'all.
It's too soon.
We thank y'all.
Well, you can't go nowhere.
Wow. My goodness, that was the fastest song.
We thank y'all.
Good gracious.
So what I want to say to everyone, the viewers and everything, love yourself. Don't allow people to run over top of you and just, take everything from you. You can only do so much for somebody. If they're not giving you the same energy, the same things, you have to let it go. All the lies, all the manipulating stuff, all of that, I don't even care. I done heard a lot. I don't even care, because I know me, and people that know me know. You know what I'm saying? It's lies. So it's okay, but just love yourself and just let it go. In time, you will be okay. You will be okay. But we're going to sit here a little bit more. But we got to get off from here. But we're going to sit here a little bit more and drink and talk to Hario over the top. You can catch him on YouTube.
Catch me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter.
Good gracious.
Exact same name. Go in there. I got so many videos in there. So much content, working on a new upcoming project I got coming up. We're going to keep it low. We're going to keep it low. Working on something real big for y'all though.
Yes.
All right? So y'all just check me out. Just look that name up on anything. Just Google that name and you'll see something.
Join us next Wednesday with Lava. Life is what you make it. And
thank you guys.
see you later.